The secret of brass. What did Brass Bulletin number 22 already reveal back in 1978? Have you ever felt your lips completely give out halfway through a rehearsal? Or that no matter how much you practice, classical composers never sound like the best recordings? The answer is not in practicing more hours. It lies in knowledge hidden inside rare technical publications, like Brass Bulletin number 22. Today, we're opening that black box. We'll understand why your breathing might be sabotaging your embouchure, why the music you buy might be misleading, and finally, how German engineering created sonic monsters for Wagner.
Hello, this is the City of Winds channel, a place with districts where wind and whistling have priority.
There is a mistake that almost every brass player makes, even experienced ones. When projection fails, the automatic reaction is to push harder. More abdominal pressure, more air, more effort, and that is exactly what makes the sound worse. Michel Ricquier in this issue completely challenges that assumption. The problem is not lack of air. It is imbalance. He separates technique into two elements: air column pressure and facial muscle control. We were taught that support comes from pushing the air, from using the stomach. But according to Ricquier, that overloads the lips. The real control lies in what he calls the mask, the facial muscles that stabilize the mouthpiece, allowing the lips to vibrate freely. Think of a garden hose. If you want the water to go farther, you don't need a bigger pump. You simply adjust the opening with your finger. Your embouchure works the same way. The air is the pressure. But the sound is defined at the point of release, right before the note is formed. The muscles around the embouchure act as a precision system. Expert players don't use more force. They use less effort with greater efficiency. Over time, the usual problems begin to appear: tension, fatigue, loss of focus in the sound. And the solution is not to resist more, which only creates more tension. It is to distribute effort more intelligently. Control is about consistency, not intensity. Understanding this is the difference between playing for 10 minutes or playing for 2 hours without fatigue. Now, the part that may challenge traditional thinking. Peter Damm argues that we have been playing classical composers the wrong way for a long time. Why? Because of editorial influence. Editors like Henri Kling introduced articulations, and sometimes dynamics, that were never written by the composers. Modern editions often reflect interpretation, not intention. Damm defends the idea of the inner existence of the work. The musician is not just an executor, but a mediator. The belief that interpretation means simply following the score is incomplete. Your part does not tell you everything. What reaches you has already passed through multiple layers of intervention. The performer must make decisions based on context, style, and awareness. Interpretation is not copying. It is conscious reconstruction. As Schumann suggested, the original manuscript is the only true authority. If you don't engage with original sources, you risk performing the opinion of a 19th century editor instead of the composer's actual voice. But what happens when the challenge is not classical subtlety, but Wagnerian power? Heinrich Thane shows us that music is also a technological race. The double-slide contrabass trombone in B-flat was not created by chance. It was commissioned by Richard Wagner for the Ring of the Nibelung. The goal was clear: an instrument with the agility of a tenor trombone and the weight of a cannon. A structural innovation to expand into the extreme low register. German engineering made it possible to reach deeper notes without losing technical control. New musical demands required more depth, more range, more presence, and that led to larger, more complex instruments. In the end, playing a brass instrument is not just about producing notes. It is about managing three dimensions at once: the body that produces the sound, the history that shaped that sound, and the decisions you make while performing. In other words, embouchure control for endurance, respect for original sources for true interpretation, and engineering for power. These three pillars, presented in Brass Bulletin No. 22 in 1978, reshape how we understand brass playing. It's not just about playing better. It's about playing with control, intention, and awareness of sound. If this feels like a lot to process, in the members-only video, we will demonstrate Riccier's practical exercises to activate embouchure control and compare original manuscripts with modern edited versions, so you can clearly see what has been altered.
Questions? Leave them below so I can clarify or include them in a future video. After watching, leave a comment with suggestions for future videos, and like similar comments so I can identify the most relevant ideas. Also like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, so this open and free space for knowledge can continue long term. Every week we release new videos, and after each release, we spend 30 minutes responding to comments from the previous video. If you would like to interact, that is a good moment. Thank you very much for watching until the end. I hope future videos help you solve your questions. May the air always be enough in your career, and may your sound never fail.
Practice with intelligence, not just with force. This is City of Winds, where tradition is not the past. It is conscious continuity. See you in the next session. Thank you for watching.